All right, so I am on a roll. I made a few videos about camps, college visits, prospects, showcases. Now in this video, I'm gonna probably make this my last one because these mosquitoes, like they say in Georgia, even though I'm living in Florida, it's getting heavy out here. As you can see, I'm slapping my leg. So if you're at a high school and you're thinking about transferring, a lot of kids are starting to do like a transfer every year. Me personally, I don't think that's something advantageous to a kid, because if a college recruit is recruiting you, then how do they know that you're going to stay with them? I mean, your history shows you move around every year and you're unstable. So I would caution about moving so much, and make sure you do your research. Now, kids, you guys are going to have to put in the work with your parents. Your parents can only do but so much. Yes, they can help take you to the places. They can pay for you to go to these, games and camps. But at the end of the day, as a kid, you have to learn how to scout a school based on what gets you on the field, or whatever your sport is. So I'm only talking about football, but any sport, it doesn't matter. You have to be able to get yourself in a situation to go to the right school where the coaches are going to put you and your skill set in a position to succeed. And the way to do that is go to the games, meet the coaches, be proactive. Don't just sit around and wait till your 9th grade year and start going to school. You should be doing that your 7th and 8th grade year. You should already know what high school you're going to set yourself up at to have long-term success. It's an investment. Now, if you don't get it right, at least if you don't get it right your freshman or your sophomore year, you still have another 2 years to get it right. But I would encourage people, by your sophomore year, you should be cemented and planted, and your goal is to be on varsity by your sophomore year if possible. If that doesn't happen, not a big deal. Your junior and senior year is normal to play varsity. But the earlier you get that exposure to varsity, the more film you get, the better opportunities you got to get an offer and more attention from these colleges, if that's your goal. So make sure you guys put yourself in a situation where you're going to succeed and get availability to play, regardless of what sport it is. A lot of kids are just going to programs that win, and then they're sitting on the bench. If you want to just sit on the bench and be a cheerleader and root for your team, assuming that you're a football, basketball player, whatever, then go ahead. I mean, you could do that, but who's going to notice you? I've heard people tell kids that they're getting offers just for simply going to the school that's winning. I don't believe that. I've never seen a coach offer a kid just for the fact that they go to a prestigious high school and they're not playing. Like, they haven't shown their ability. And people are like, well, they ball out in practice. People will say anything. Remember, guys, some of these people are just trying to get you to come to their school to build depth. They don't care about your advancement. They have a job. They care about winning. They care about their security first. You know what I mean? You do have some coaches that do care about you, obviously, and even those coaches probably do. But best believe their priority is to build depth and win. So you have to do the same thing. Prioritize yourself. Go to a school that's going to get you the most playing time and put you in a successful position to succeed. And that's the best thing you can do. And if you're not getting that, then yes, transfer. But try not to get in the habit of transferring every year. Make sure you do your homework and transfer and get it right on the first time.